The boys and girls placed bunches of flowers around the dragon in a big circle. They scattered petals around its head and over its nose, then danced around and around it, skipping and chanting the rhyme that they all knew so well.
In times of trouble, the dragon will wake and save the village by making a lake.
The searing heat made them dizzy and fuzzy, and finally they all fell in a sprawling heap. They looked up at the rock. Nothing happened. A dry wind lazily picked up some flower heads and swirled them around. The air was thick with pollen and perfume. A stony grey nostril twitched.
I saw something!
Cried the youngest boy. They stared intently. The ground began to rumble.
Look out! Run! Run!
The children scampered in all directions, shrieking and squealing. Arms pumping with excitement. The rumbling grew and grew. The dragon raised its sleepy head. It got onto its front feet and sat like a dog. It stood up and stretched, arching its long, scaly back like a sleek tabby cat. It blinked and looked around with big, kind, long-lashed eyes. And then its nostrils twitched and quivered again. The older folk were alerted by screams and shrieks. Soon the whole town stood together in a tight huddle at the foot of the hill, staring up at the large beast with mouths held open. The families gripped each other tighter and shut their eyes. The noise erupted from the dragon. The sneeze blasted from the dragon like a rocket, throwing it back 50 paces, causing a whirlwind of dust and dirt. The second blast split open the dry earth, sending explosions of soil and tree roots high into the sky like missiles, and something else too. The people heard the sound but couldn't recognize it at first, for it had been such a long time since their ears had heard such tinkling melody. As their eyes widened in wonder, their smiles turned into grins and then yahoos and hurrahs. Cool, clear spring water oozed, then trickled, then roared out of the hole, down the hillside and along the valley floor.